Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on a Monday, May 1st, 2023, man. New month, new goals, new opportunities, man. There's only 12 months in a year. We're at the beginning of one, man. Make this one of the best of the year, man. We have the power and the ability to claim it, put it into action, and watch the results follow, man. I'm super excited about this month. We're still in the middle of the NBA playoffs, man. We saw a historic performance yesterday with Steph Curry, man, the best player in the NBA, just like I told y'all the other day, man. He's the best player in the league, and he's been that probably the last 2 years. I can't give it to Giannis, man. You get closed out like that in a closeout game on your home floor and get outplayed by somebody else. I can't give you the best player in the world title. The person that can get it is Steph Curry. That's how you close out a series on the road, game 7, season on the line, and you go and have one of the best games you've had in your career. That's what the best player in the league does. 50 points on the road where his team has struggled all season. I could not fade the Warriors yesterday, man. I could not do it. I had to roll with the defending champs. Had to go down with them. And they won in pretty dominant fashion, man. Shout out to Kings. They had a hell of a season. Hell of a year. We made a lot of money betting the Kings, man. We'll be lighting the beam again next year. But it's levels to this, man. And I had to remember I was in that exact same spot last year with my Mavs in the Western Conference Finals. I thought my Mavs were gonna knock off the Warriors too, and they just don't get knocked off, man. We've seen it time and time and time again. When the lights get brightest, the Warriors just show up and get it done. I'm super excited about that next series, Warriors Lakers. I think this is going to be the best series of the year. I think this series is going to be better than even the finals, in my opinion. I think this is the marquee matchup of the year, man. And we got to treasure it because this could very well be the last time we see Curry versus LeBron in the playoffs, man. Kind of crazy to think about that. The two greatest players of our generation, man. We get to see it one more time play out over a 7-game series. Cannot wait, man. If you're looking for more of this great content, man, from me, y'all know what to do, man. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. My best bets, the ones that I'm placing tonight, can be found over at Pickdawgz Premium. Just click that link in the description. It takes you right to my handicapper page there. You can find my top plays, which we did hit both yesterday, man. NBA top play, we cashed it with Golden State, and the MLB play of the day, we had the Minnesota Twins, man. They got it done for us as well. So you can find both of those link in the description. You can also find my long-term packages, man. 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, monthly, or seasonal. We just coming off of 2 really nice months, March and April, man. It's a new one here in May. We're trying to keep the momentum rolling forward into this one, man. Hop on some long-term. Let me help you make some money over extended period of time, man. Also, follow me on Twitter, Parlay Guy J, and I should be back today with my live show, man. 3 Central, 4 Eastern, regular scheduled timing. Bring on a guest as we run through the card one more time. Update y'all on late injury news and information that came out of the association. And we're just chatting hoops, man. We'll probably talk about today's 2 games and the games tomorrow as well. So come spend some time with your guy later on today as we're just trying to continue to cook up this NBA, man. Super excited. We got 2 good games tonight. We got the Sixers and the Celtics beginning. I thought this was going to be another hell of a series. We're getting kind of rod with Embiid being out game 1. We'll see if the Sixers can still keep it competitive. And we got game 2 of the Nuggets and the Suns, man. A series that I don't think is going the way most people think. We'll talk about it here in a second. Let's make some money tonight on a Monday. And without further ado, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. In our first matchup of the night, man, we got the Philadelphia 76ers out on the road facing the Boston Celtics, man. Game 1 of the second round series, man, in Boston with it. Celtics are laying 10, total 213.5. No Embiid in this one, hence why the line is where it's at, Boston -10. That really put a damper on this series, man, because Embiid, most people think, is the MVP this year. I don't. I think Jokic was the MVP again this year, and I think he should win his 3rd straight. But Embiid did have a really nice season, and of course he was arguably a top 3-4 player in the NBA this season, and he has been there for the last few seasons. So having him not in the lineup is a huge blow. A huge blow, man. We're talking about one of the best players in the league. Now, the Sixers do still hoop without Joel Embiid. I want to say their record without him was something like 7-2. I think is when I was looking at earlier, maybe 8-2. They still play pretty good basketball without Joel Embiid in the lineup. They still have some top tier guys. Maxey, I'm really high on Maxey. I've known Maxey for a long time. He's from Dallas, right here in the same area that I'm from. I saw him hoop in high school a lot. Maxey is a bucket and has been a bucket. I expect him to have a nice game today. We know Harden's gonna get his, man. These are what the Sixers traded him for. These very moments, I expect Harden to have a good game, facilitating the ball and putting the ball in the hole. And Tobias Harris is still a really good piece, man. I like this Sixers team. I do. All that said, man, I think today in this game one, they get beat pretty comfortably, man. I like the Celtics to win this one dominantly, man. I think this is just going to be one of those games where the Celtics can't miss. We've seen those type games from the Celtics this season. Yes, they kind of went through the motions in that first round series against Atlanta. Allowed Atlanta to take two off of them, including their last home game. It's not happening today, though. I think Boston comes out here locked in, loaded, and focused, understands that they have a chance to take an early series lead on a good Sixers team without their best player before he comes back. Because Embiid, I'm pretty sure, will be back in the series, man, at some point. But I expect the Celtics to win this one and win it pretty dominantly. The Celtics typically always beat up on the Sixers, man. They just do. I remember the Embiid quote saying it's not really a competitive series because the Celtics always kick the crap out of us. And that's true, man. And I expect them to do the same thing tonight at home, man. Bounce back spot for them on their home floor. Their last spot at home was a very disappointing loss to the Atlanta Hawks. Not betting against the Celtics today. Not without Embiid, man. I understand teams do step up without the best player in the lineup. Sometimes we have seen that a lot this season. I just don't think today is one of those spots. I think today is a Celtics-type game, and I expect the Celtics to win this game really comfortably. Nice game from Tatum. Nice game from Brown. I think defensively we see the Celtics tick it up a notch. I think those outside shots are going to be falling at home, and I expect a bounce-back game from Boston, in Boston, my favorite, to come out of the East. I think they do get back to their second straight finals. I'll lay the 10 with them here in this matchup tonight. In our second and final matchup of the night, man, we got the Suns on the road facing the Denver Chicken Nuggets, man. Nuggets land 4.5, total 227. Bubble Murray is back, man. I tried to tell y'all game one, man. This is the first time we've really seen the Nuggets be fully healthy in the playoffs, man. It is. And after seeing that game one, everything that I said pretty much came to fruition. The Suns are really going to struggle in this series defensively, man. They are. The Nuggets are really good at home, man. They're money at home, man, like they've been all season. And I'm not overcomplicating this one, man. I'm going right back to the Nuggets, laying the 4.5 at the crib. The Nuggets, like I said, were the best home team in the NBA this season at 37-7. I want to say they're 38-7 now, straight up at home. Also one of the best ATS home teams in the league, man. Let's not remember, the Nuggets are the number one seed for a reason. Have the two-time, likely three-time MVP on their team, man. And they just create so many matchup problems for the Suns. The Nuggets are the deeper team. I think the Nuggets match up really well with Phoenix. And I'm taking the Nuggets again in this one. I'm not overcomplicating. I'm laying the 4.5. Ayton got 8 alive game one, man. He just doesn't have the motor, I don't think, to hang with Jokic down there, man. Aaron Gordon is down there eating too. He had a really nice first half. I think people forget Kevin Durant is an offensive juggernaut, but he has to play defense as well. And Kevin Durant has been a better defender in years past than people have given him credit for. But in that same breath, man, with this current iteration of the Suns team, he has to be a great defender damn near, because you got to remember, they started Mikal Bridges last year, who was an on-ball defender, and Cam Johnson played a lot of that perimeter defense as well. Booker's not playing no defense. Chris Paul not playing no defense. Ayton getting 8 alive down there. Defensively, I have some real concerns about this Suns team, man. I think the Nuggets continue to go stupid, dummy, crazy at home like they have all season. They had the number one seed locked up for majority of the year, man. They played a lot of meaningless basketball coming down the stretch, but I keep telling y'all, do not sleep on this Nuggets team. I think they're the better team, the deeper team, with the best player on the court in Jokic. I think Jokic is the best player in this series. I do. Even with Kevin Durant, even with Booker out there, I think Jokic is the best player on the floor. He didn't even have the best of game last game, man. And I expect the Nuggets to probably win this one fairly comfortably again. No way am I fading the Nuggets at home. We've had a golden rule all season. The one spot, the one team that we just damn near never fade at home is the Nuggets, man. Because when they're there, they go stupid, dummy, crazy, man. And I think they create a lot of mismatch problems for this Suns team. And I just don't see the Suns winning one in Denver. When we get back to Phoenix, I might be looking at Phoenix, especially game 3 down 2-0. Because I'm for sure they lose this game today, man. I'm taking the Nuggets in this one, though. Game 2 in Denver. I'll lay the 4.5 as I do think they win this game really comfortably. And that's going to conclude today's episode on the Jam Session on May 1st, 2023, man. New month, new goals, new opportunities, man. Let's smash this month per usual. Coming off a good 2 months, man. April and March. Trying to keep the momentum rolling forward into this one, man. Super excited about tonight's action, man. If you're looking for more of this great content, again, y'all know what to do. Smash those like buttons, subscribe if you're new, and drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. My best bets can be found over at Pickdawgz Premium. Just click that link in the description. Takes you right to my handicapper page. There, you can find my top plays. We hit both yesterday with the Golden State Warriors on the $19 NBA Jam Session play and the Minnesota Twins on the run line on the MLB play of the day. Trying to keep both of those red hot. We've had a great run on both plays, man. So scoop up both top plays. Link in the description. Or you can hop on some long term, man, as we have had a great run over the last 2 months, man. Hop on some long term. Let me help you make some money over an extended period of time, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. Let's make some money on a Monday again. New month, new goals, new opportunities, man. Make this month a great one. It's been your guy, man. I'm out of here. I'll see you later on the day. Peace.